Hi guys, this is episode 2 of my series of living with diabetes, and before I start I just want to say I'm not doing this video for the subscribers, the likes, the shares, the comments or whatever. I'm doing it to raise awareness. Like, I'm not doing it for attention for myself and to show how tough my life is and things. I'm doing it so people become more aware of diabetes and understand what diabetes is and how difficult sometimes it can be. So, you know, if you want to give hate, I don't care. And if you want to like and watch them, then do. You know, I'm not gonna get really upset if you dislike the video, because it's your opinion. So, anyway, on to episode 2. Episode 2 is all about hyperglycaemia. Hyperglycaemia is the basic scientific term for high blood sugar levels or high blood glucose levels. And it's basically when you don't have enough insulin in your body, and that's when your bloods go through the roof. And it means your blood levels are way higher than 11 after, like, 2 hours after eating dinner or what things, or way much higher than 7 when you're fasting, so not eating and things. And there could be many reasons to cause it, so things like eating more carbohydrates, so eating more food than you've gave insulin for, or getting ill, or being stressed mentally or emotionally, if you're injured, or surgery or anxiety, or if you forget to give insulin or take your tablets or whatever you need to do. And there's loads of symptoms, and everyone's symptoms are different, so I'm not saying like if you don't get these symptoms then you're not you don't have hyperglycemia, because everybody's body is different, so people have different reactions. But sorry, my voice is going. Here's some of the main symptoms, the most common ones. So you need the toilet way more, and you get really thirsty a lot and really hungry. There's also, you get really weak and tired, so you just want to fall asleep. And sometimes if you have your blood sugars high for a long period of time, you can lose weight. Your vision can go blurry, your head can get fuzzy, and there's quite a few more. Like with me, I get really agitated and really angry, so when I'm high I kind of just deal with it and separate myself from people, so then if I do act out I don't end up hurting anyone. But hyperglycemia can be serious. If your bloods stay high for a long time, this can develop long-term complications, and if they go dangerously high, like all of a sudden, you can get short-term complications. So you can get ketoacidosis, I think is basically ketonis, whatever you want to call it. It's really dangerous because if your bloods rise over 15, there's a high risk of it, and if you're ill or you've missed giving insulin, it risks it as well, because it's basically produces ketones, and ketones are toxic to your body. So too many ketones, you're not meant to have any, but too many can start shutting your organs down. So that's why when your bloods are high, you have to check your ketones to make sure they're okay and sort them out as well. But there's another one, and I'm not going to try and pronounce it. Actually, it's hypersmolar hyperglycemia lactic syndrome. It's basically if your blood levels remain really high above 33 for a long period of time. And when you first get diagnosed with diabetes, your bloods are like tend to be like over 33 kind of, but sometimes like if your pumps start working or you forgot to give insulin, they can rise to that, and you feel really ill, like once I threw up because of it and feeling sick and nauseous. But there's also long-term complications. So there's this thing called HbA1c, which is your overall blood sugar. The doctors try to test it like every 3 months and things, and if your target's meant to be 48, 6.5%, and this will reduce the chances of complications in the future. But if you have too many hypers or too many hypos, high and low, if you get too many of them, they can affect your HbA1c and then have long-term damage like kidney failure, or you could have to lose limbs and things like that. And yeah, it doesn't sound nice, you know, it's not, but as long as you keep your bloods as much as a level thing as you can, then you're fine. And I tried to keep it short, so I guess it is kind of short, but yeah, this is episode 2. Episode 3 will be on hypoglycemia, and we'll go from there and see what you guys want for future episodes. But yeah, don't ever hesitate to message me and things about it, because if you want to chat or if you just want to ask questions, go ahead, I'm fine with that. But yeah, referring to the start of this video, I'm not doing it for the hype or the likes or the shares. It's so people are more aware. Well, if you don't want to watch, then don't watch, you know. But thanks again, guys, and hopefully I'm gonna try and do it at least one new episode every other week, but I can't promise because my GCSEs and loads of revision and coursework for other subjects and things is going on right now, but I'm gonna try and keep to that promise. So yeah, see you in a few weeks. Bye.